Podcast, you can't win. I touch black and whites just by stroking my chin. Tomorrow got a plan if we just sit in. And we can be the sons and thus fit in. Talking a good game, topics never lame. Conversations just the same, right before they left the brain. Seriously funny, but if you take us seriously, you end up smiling, if not laugh hilariously. And every Tuesdays we're on the one, so stay in tune before noon. It's the Podical Sons.
It's ridiculously funny.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone space in the world, because neither one of us have law degrees. I am marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
Wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. How was your week? How was your week?
Productive, busy, fun, lessons well learned.
Did you get yourself into any WAP?
Oh yeah, that's a definite.
Yeah.
During these tough COVID and racial times,
get yourself some WAP.
WAP is always good to have.
WAP is good. WAP is good, even when the COVID times is not among us.
I think that's what helped the stress. It'll help the stress relieve and everything like that.
I hear that.
And for the men out there that's not getting WAP, or the men who want WAP and can't get WAP, go pay for some WAP. Go pay for some WAP. You need to get you some WAP to get you through some of these times and stuff, whatever, right now. Especially. You know what I'm saying?
Especially. Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah, it is, man. Oh, yeah. To the people that were asking about from August 4th to August 9th, my black ass was not in the brass rail at the strip club, no space, shape, or form.
You just want to make sure that you want to make that clear?
I just want to be clear.
Throwing that out there.
I got people hitting me in my DM and stuff and like, yo, were you at the strip club and stuff, whatever? No, I don't trust it yet.
Yeah, no. You can't trust it right now.
I don't trust it yet. No. It's too... Yo, look here. I seen one strip club on IG.
Right.
I think they're like in Phoenix or Arizona, somewhere like that, whatever. The strippers got matching masks that match their outfit.
Oh, snap.
And they don't do lap dances no more. They just kind of just dance all from the stage.
Yeah.
And everything and stuff like that, whatever. But they're just happy. So they're now charging you like a little fee to get in. Like how here.
Right.
Here, how they do it and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Because you can...
Yeah, cover charge at the
cover
door.
Charge here.
Yeah.
And then, you remember, you got to buy the expensive ass beer. So you don't really have to pay for lap dance because you already pay for cover charge and all that type of stuff.
Right.
It's just frowned upon that you're just there.
Right.
Just to watch, whatever. Yeah. They're just happy to be open again, whatever.
I can see it.
And so, like, they have, like, a new kind of booth type of thing. It's kind of like a plastic flail. I was like, yo, this strip club is popping. Like some Latina cabaret.
Yeah.
And they have, like, basically a film right here. The dude's sitting down, and it's kind of like, doing it. What, remember that video?
Right,
so it's kind of like one of those peekaboo type of shows.
Right.
So if the dude gets thirsty, he's just touching straight plastic film. So they're not giving no lap dances. So salute to them, whatever. But Toronto, nah, they don't believe in that shit. Bring your COVID ass up to the government. A heavy case was floating around that day.
They probably some government officials probably at home right now saying, I hope I ain't got no COVID.
Yo, Doug Ford was laughing. His whole constituents and stuff, they were up there laughing and everything. Like, I'm looking at stuff, laughing my damn self. I was like, shit. I was like, couldn't wait for the strip club, though?
Couldn't wait.
Couldn't just take it like, yo, you don't have to pay. You know what? I'm not trying to knock no strippers' hustle, but I mean, if you want to see ass and titties, they have websites for that. That's free.
Most of these strippers is on those websites.
No, but they have their OnlyFans, so they trying to charge you.
Yeah, sure.
But then there's freebie ones too.
Yeah,
we'll leave that in the cut.
I mean, just end up on Twitter or what's the Reddit. I mean, either or.
Oh my gosh, Reddit
is.
I feel like Reddit just beat Twitter.
Yeah. Because I think Twitter,
you gotta go
far, but you can only go so far on Twitter, even with the far. But
Reddit, they out there. They out there. Because I was like, what if they have a group? Yes. What if Asians with big boot? Yes. You want hairy coot? Yes. You want shaved coot? Yes. You just want to see thong? Yes. It's just there.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, I mean, somebody just wakes up with an idea and says, hey, I wonder if somebody else thinks like me.
Yo.
And just creates the form. That's what the Reddit is.
I was looking like, I'm going too deep in this rabbit hole. I was like, one group, and then I was like, you click this, and then you bring it to... And it's like, wait, there's so much more. I'm like, no, let me shut down the app and reopen it again, whatever. I was going to some Chronicles that day. So, yeah, man. Yes, folks, to the ones that are new, like, subscribe, comment. Right, it's going to get a lot different in this show, as you can tell. Let's start with the Joe Biden and Kamala
Harris. Kamala Harris. All right.
How you feel about it?
I feel...
yay or nay?
Nay.
Ooh, you know I'm with the shits. Tell me why.
Because I feel like it's pandering. I feel like they're pandering for the black vote.
During these tough COVID and racial times?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree to that. I agree. Because I look at it and stuff as that you have a situation where there's many other candidates.
Right.
But I feel like why in particular you chose her.
Right.
When there were rhetorics and stuff, whatever, before against her.
Mm-hmm.
And when she was considered quote unquote competition for him and stuff, whatever, the dialogue wasn't too clean.
Right.
But and this is, I want to say I feel like dialogue should be clean, especially if you're on the same Democratic Party.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? You just bring your best foot forward. And if they try to get at you and stuff, whatever, you just let them know like you're doing your best, but you're not going to shit on anybody.
Of course.
Whatever. So a lot of back and forth and stuff, whatever. But I guess this is a good ticket and stuff, whatever, for her and a lot of people and stuff, whatever. I guess they kind of, well, people don't do research in general. So I think people just kind of like miss the shit that they didn't get from Biden and her going at it.
Right.
And it just kind of looked like, hooray, black woman. And, you know, they just kind of just breeze past some shit, whatever, right? But I'm all for it, but I understand exactly where you're coming from, though.
Yeah, I mean, personally, that's how I feel about it. And I'm not knocking her as as someone who's been chosen. I'm pretty sure that, you know, she's qualified.
Absolutely.
To, you know what I mean, to be a vice president. But I mean, it's exactly like what you're saying. Like if we weren't in the situation that we are in right now, would she have been Joe Biden's like first pick?
No.
And I don't see it. I don't see it either.
No, but I don't understand why is Joe Biden just even a person in general, man. I can't fuck with Joe. The reason why I can't fuck with Joe, because like I said, like I don't think he's there. Like, would you rather have somebody and stuff, whatever, like, who would you more likely rather to have to watch your child? If the country was your child, who would you like more to watch your child? The person who's there for the money and the dollars, Trump.
Right.
Or the person who's just not too senile and stuff, whatever, just might even forget about your child at moments.
See, but here's the harshness of it. Here's the harshness of it, though, because the one who's about the money and stuff like that, sometimes he ain't really too concerned about the child either.
No, but he got to make sure he get paid, so he got to do at least a decent job,
right?
Whatever, right? Because that's what I'm saying. Like this is the babysitter. The babysitter's just there for the change. Now you got the wild stories where you hear babysitter bring over guys or bring over people and everything like that and everything. But if you knew you had a babysitter and stuff, it'd be like, yo, I'm just there about my money. I don't really care about this kid, man. Fuck this kid or something. I'm just there about my paper.
That's it.
Or you have the one and stuff that just go there, sit on your couch, sleep and say, fuck your kid. Which one are you choosing?
That's Biden?
Yo, that's
the sleep and fuck your kid.
Yo, he's not there, man. He's not there. But I mean,
but think about it this way,
at least he's there.
Oh, I was about to say, think about it this way, though, right? Like, because there's even a stronger chance of a Jamaican becoming president.
Because you say he might kick the
bucket? Because he might just, halfway through term,
he might kick the buck.
They might, you know what I mean, say, yo, this dude is unfit to, you know what I mean?
By the way, we're not wishing death on Joe Biden.
No, we're not we should know that.
I mean, we just shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I mean, yeah, we're just putting everything out there. We're just putting all the cards on the table.
No, I just want to
all the cards on the table.
I gotta clear the air because after people came for me for like certain type of things.
Yeah.
About I wish Nipsey Hussle to die and buckshot from like I don't do these things. I just see some type of things. It's gonna take place before. Wild with your
speech, so I
didn't say it. You said it.
I just merely brought up the fact
that I'm trying to save you after you try to crucify me.
Buckshot was still alive when you tried to kill him off.
I didn't try to kill nobody off with a senor. No, senor. No, no bueno. No bueno. Is this the closest thing coming to a Jamaican president that we'll get?
I think so.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, I was reading something and another vice president candidate, I can't remember her name, but she also has a Jamaican background, half Jamaican background.
From one year?
When
next year was this?
Not, I think it's this year. I don't know if she's on the.
That could have been within the ticket.
Right. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Shoot, what was her name? There was a meme that was showing the two of them, Kamala Harris, and there was another lady. Oh man, it's paining me right now because I should know her name. Because they were saying how strange is this that like it's a possibility that either or will be half Jamaican, will be like almost half Jamaican. She's a lady too, so it would have been a female also, right? So yeah, man, I think this is probably be the closest within American politics that we'll see something like this. And
I'm for it. I'm for it. Let me say this. I always said this and stuff. But I think when it came to Sarah Palin, when Sarah Palin was, John McCain's running mate and everything, I always said, is the world ready for a female leader? Period.
I wouldn't say is the world. I would say is America. Because we have female leaders across the world.
Very true. You're right. I take that back. I want to say America because, you're right. Chancellors of Germany and everything like that.
I think Finland.
Prime
Minister of Finland, she's a lady.
Canada had Jane Campbell for that hot year and everything like that. So you're right.
So
Pertaining to America. But the funny thing, too, is that, like, even when it came to, I think, Barack, I was saying, I'm like, they rather put a black man in the office before they put a white woman. Whatever, right?
Yeah.
And when that took place and stuff, I just kind of said that anything's possible.
But even with Barack, man, I mean, I have my conspiracy theories about that as well.
About Barack?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to say years leading up to his election, there was a lot of turmoil in the black community. You know what I mean? It was like, the years prior to that, it was almost like a boiling point. So I almost think like he was a pacifier in some sort of way.
I mean, but you have to. I mean, here's my thing. You want to at least put somebody in the place that can have the people.
Right.
Because not everybody is for the politics, but they're just for the position.
Right.
And I always say one of the fucked up positions and stuff in the world is to be a leader of a free nation. Like, you be a leader of a free nation and stuff, they come for your neck regardless. Like, say if you were Donald J. Trump, let's just say, for example, they talk shit about your wife, that she looked some type of way. They talk shit about that you might be fucking your daughter and everything like that. They say something about your little son. They say something about your son-in-law. Like, morally, that'll fuck with anybody, though, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a civil servant, like, fuck you people. Like, yo, I'm a person too. You want to cover my family all the time. Look at Trudeau. Look at Trudeau. And like, Trudeau, I want to say, to me, I think Trudeau kind of walks semi-decent. You know, minus the black, the dark skin, the black skin, black face shit, whatever. That shit and everything like whatever. They'll come. they'll come. They're like, man, fuck this dude. And this robotic family, fuck. If you're like, yo, damn, leave my family alone.
Nah,
come for my neck.
Anytime you gotta make a decision that the people's lives cradle on,
yo,
they're gonna be very critical. They're gonna be very critical of you.
I couldn't run with it. Remember somebody asked us a question, who would be a better president or a better leader?
Yeah.
I couldn't fuck with it. That's why I said you. Because I'd be damn.
Yeah, they're gonna be critical.
Yeah, critical. What the fuck is critical about talking about your woman, my G?
No, they're gonna be critical about your woman.
What are you critical about her?
Listen, have you ever noticed has there ever been a president that was not married?
No, you can't. You have to be married.
That's what I'm saying, man. So right away, they're gonna be critical of your woman.
Okay. I want to say this. Damn, what is her name? Barbara Bush. Is it Barbara Bush?
I think so.
Not Senior's wife. Junior's wife. The one who had the twins. Like George W.
I can't remember her name. Senior's wife, I think, was Barbara.
Barbara Bush.
Yeah, Senior's wife was Barbara.
So I can't remember the other, like, the twins' mom and stuff, whatever, right? I ain't hear shit about her.
No.
I just heard about the twins, because I heard the twins that they were kind of running rampant and wild at a time.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my father's the president of the United States, and they kind of ran kind of wild and stuff with her. I ain't hear shit to talk about, like, Michelle, you know, they went after Michelle, they like, that's a nigga.
Yeah.
You know, she smelled like them Emotions hair products and cocoa butter. That's a nigga.
You know, they went after Michelle.
They went after Michelle. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, Doc, she not in the Oval Office when business is being conducted. Come for my head. Why you don't come for the fam head?
They don't care, man. Yeah. This is, yikes. You know what I mean? This is America, man. Everybody's fair game.
This is America. Yo, question. How do you feel about a prominent black person marrying a non-black person? Do you feel any type of way when it comes to Kamala and her white husband? I just got a question about it, but I don't feel a type of way.
No, I don't feel... No, I mean, we've long held the stance that you love who you love. Yeah. And
she got
everything else, it should be secondary to love. Everything else should be secondary to love.
Yeah, but they scrutinize you, like you said. They're gonna come after you.
Yeah, they're gonna scrutinize you. They're gonna criticize you. I mean,
I heard somebody told me, not to cut you, why they didn't vote for Hillary in the last run, because they said Hillary couldn't control Bill Clinton's dick.
Right.
How she and there's so many dicks in America. How the fuck is she gonna control all of them? Whatever, right? And I was looking like the person you're with, I guess it has a heavy weight on you and stuff, whatever, and whatever title you choose, whatever, right?
Right.
And I was like, damn, I don't think that's fair, but it happens. So, I mean, there's some people that might not even want to vote or fuck with Kamala because right now we're in this, you know, doing these racial COVID times and everything like that. They might say, oh, she's married to a white man and stuff, whatever. Actually, she got her a WAP. White ass penis. She got a white ass penis.
She got a WAP.
She has a WAP.
She got a WAP.
She has a WAP. She has a WAP, man. I'll vote. Yo, if you singing the song, then sing along, damn it. You all right? I fuck with your train of thought.
You messed me.
I'm sorry. I get out of pocket at times.
But nah, I don't think you love who you love first and foremost, and then everything else is secondary. And you gotta try and live your life like that, no matter what anybody else says. Because people are always gonna say something, right? If it was a black man and he was overweight, they'd probably complain that, oh, you couldn't get anybody that was healthy. You know what I mean? Like people find stuff to complain about.
That's true. You're right. So let me ask you. Asking for a friend.
You asking for a friend? Do you know this friend's name?
His name is Martin.
Martin.
Yeah. Doing these tough racial and COVID times.
Racial and COVID times.
Yeah. Is it okay for a black man to date a non-black person?
Sure. Why not, man?
You think so?
Yeah. Because guess what? It's probably the only way they're going to learn culture or experience culture.
So that's going to be because, you know, all right. Do you feel a type of way? Okay, well, you don't feel a type of way. I don't want to speak for you and stuff, whatever, but I know there's some people that feel a type of way when they see, like, even like a Kamala situation and stuff, and they're like, oh, she's with a white man. Damn, they took another one from us, whatever. you know those scenarios. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
but I mean,
in these tough...
in what you just said, right?
Right.
Look at the train of thought that's being progressed there, right? And it's all because of the situation that we've been put in, right? Damn. They're taking another one from us, right? As opposed to, damn, we bringing another one into the fold.
Nah, they don't look at it like that.
See what I'm saying?
They would never look at it like that.
See what I'm saying, though?
They would never look at it like that. Because even like Chief Saunders and stuff, whatever, when Chief Saunders was in this position, first of all, for like the longest, I never knew he had a white wife.
I didn't know that either.
Whatever, right? And I think like when he got sick, when he was off sick for a bit after he did like surgery and all that type of stuff.
Right.
And then I was looking at stuff and he's doing like a little 1-2 from the house on an interview, like, can't wait to get back on the job. I was like, oh, snap. His wife white. People like, yeah, another one gone. I was like, yo. I was like, wait a minute. What I just missed? So it comes at times and stuff, whatever. They'll drop it and stuff. They don't look at it like another one's in the fold and stuff, whatever. Another one's in the cut, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Because I look at it where
what if it's somebody, okay, like...
I'm looking at it from the people's point of view. That's why.
Yeah.
Because I'm not just speaking about us. Like, I can speak about myself. You can speak about yourself. And we have our little moments into these mics. But then you know some people, some of my bitches.
But I mean, and that's fine. There's always going to be some of my bitches. But look at it this way, right? Say if you were dating a white female, and you guys is going on 5 years strong, right?
Right.
The relationship is really good.
Right.
You're almost at that stage where you feel like you can pop the question and make this woman an honest woman for the rest of your life, right? Year 5 comes, right?
2020?
We get 2020.
Year 5 is 2020?
Year 5 is 2020, right? All this shit go down, right? Now you going over to your friend's house, you going over to your family house with your same white. They knew her.
They knew her. But that's what I'm saying. That was established though.
Yeah. But what I'm saying though, because even in knowing her, you'll still have 1 or 2 friends or 1 or 2 family members to be like, here Marv come again with his white bitch. Because before they would probably just tolerate her, you know what I mean? Because that's who Marvin loves and so forth like that. But now we're in such a frenzied state where people's attitudes have gone to the extremes.
Right. Oh, absolutely. But and that's my thing. My thing and stuff is that we've been, from let's say 5 years. So we've been together since 2015. Right? But that's nothing new. So this is kind of like I want to say victim to the circumstances.
Right.
Our interracial love is a victim to the circumstances.
Right.
Whatever.
So what you're saying in 2020, you can't go out and
hunt, whatever, right? Because that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're looking like right now, 2020, it's like, what? Say you're out in an open area where no one having masks and you're social distancing, she give you that look, you give him that look. And then you about to say, hey, how you doing? Try to do a pickup thing, whatever.
Right.
There's probably like a Keisha and a cut, probably like, I thought we were Black Lives Matter. I thought we were for our people and our kind. Melanin is power.
I wonder, here's the flip side to this.
Go ahead.
I wonder if white people are not apprehensive when they might see a person of another color that they like in approaching them.
So let me tell you this. I'm not even going to lie to you. On the dating apps, what's the funniest is that this is how 2 ways I know whatever white women and stuff, whatever that I see, or non-black women are for black guys.
Right.
One,
they got the Jamaican flag in the background?
No. The music choices.
The music choices.
Because they connect their Spotify or the choice of music and everything like that, whatever. Right. That's one.
Okay.
You can do that on Bumble and Tinder.
Right.
2, in between their like regular photos so you can see who the fuck they are, how they are and stuff like that, they got the all black photo. Remember that Blackout Tuesday? So when I see that shit, I was like, oh, you for my type. Swipe right.
Okay, I got it. Those little small indicators. Small indicators.
Be like, once you swipe your for the cause, what I'd be like, oh, you down for the cause, huh? Swipe.
All right.
And then you see like, it's a match. You'd be like, Stevie Wonder could have seen this shit coming from afar. But yeah.
I get. No, but even then though, would it still be a little apprehension from them saying like, oh, yeah, I know I'm attractive to black guys or I'm attractive to black women. I've dated outside my race before, but you know, with this whole, you know what I mean? I'm like, for instance,
I know you come up. Go ahead.
I'm a white male, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I see this black female that I like, right? And typically, I would have no problems speaking to a female like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I do the same thing that you say you was doing. I go to IG page, right? And I see Black Lives Matter, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no problem with that. Right?
She's black.
Because she's black, right? But you see posts after post after post after post after post of that.
About like black power rhetoric.
Right. All along that similar lines, right? And then you get to one post that says, down with Whitey because this, that, and the third, right? But then you see in her friends, you see that she has multicultural rainbow of friends. It's not just, she don't just have it. So you're a little bit confused. Like, yo, how do you approach this? Right. This is like the new situation we're in. Do you think that there's more of a, what we're seeing now could possibly lead to more of a divide than to a coming together?
You goddamn right. Yo. For the first time in years. So Mike Brown's 2013.
Right.
I just actually went to the Black Lives Matter website and stuff, whatever, this past week.
Okay.
Right? On the Monday.
Right.
And like when you see like what their agenda is and everything like it's laid out on there. If you're a white person, if I'm a black man who stumbled upon that type of stuff, and I'm not for some type of things that they were saying and stuff on that website, whatever, I don't want to butcher anything. I implore everybody to go on blacklivesmatter.com and take a look at it.
Take a look at it for yourself. For yourself.
I'm looking at this and stuff, whatever. I'm like, if I'm a non-black person looking at this, how would I take this and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
Even like when it comes to like education and stuff, whatever, they're preaching about segregation on the website. Like within their goals and stuff and everything like that. So if I'm white dude or I'm I'm looking like I'm trying to get me a sister and everything like that, whatever, you know. I need a little cocoa butter in my life. Yeah. A little tan or two down south and some southern fried chicken and stuff in my system. And I know that this is what she's more, all for. Right. And then about more segregation. Hell yeah, I'm going to be apprehensive to approach a black woman and stuff now, whatever. I'm just going to hope that you can look past my skin and my color. Yeah. To try to go for my character. Yeah. Martin Luther King. Don't judge by the color of the skin, judge by the content of the character.
And you don't mind that because at the end of the day, you're probably, one of the few whites that realize, hey, things is fucked up. Mm-hmm. And yeah, my race did a lot of fucked up things. I'm not responsible for it, but I realize I benefit for it. You could be a person like that and still kind of now feel apprehensive to a situation where, it's like,
whatever your goal is, but that's whatever your goal is.
Whatever your goal is.
Because if your goal is to be, like, if you feel like, I think you should go for a person about, like, I guess what they're about morally and principle-wise and stuff. Attraction is good. Right. Attraction is good with her. I could be attracted to so many types of women and stuff with her, but I'm looking for, like, what do you got up in here, like, the substance-wise and stuff, whatever. If you get me with the style, that's fine. Because the style might fade, but the substance won't.
Right.
So if you feel like in your realm and stuff as a white man that the substance of a woman, no matter what race and stuff, whatever she may be, is all for you, then yeah. But if your culture and stuff, or your world is immersed more like in a black culture and a black world, yeah, more likely and stuff, whatever, you might fall towards a black woman or lean towards a black woman and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
They might understand your thing, but it shouldn't be for the racial aspect. It just be for the mental thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the morals and the character type of stuff.
Right.
And if it's all for the character type of stuff, whatever, race don't really play a part in it.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, race don't play a part in stuff, whatever. Do you feel like race impacts your daily life? Like you wake up and stuff, whatever. Do you have to tell your family you're a black man, or they can fucking see that you're a damn black man? Like from you getting gas or get up and going to work and everything like that.
If it does, I'm not noticing it. Maybe. Yeah, maybe unconsciously. Maybe it's something that I'm not knowing. Maybe I'm so used to my regular day-to-day routine.
They paying no mind.
That I probably something that might be or might consider.
It might not though.
It might not.
It might not.
It might
period.
not. Yeah. You're right, and it might not. But I think to how my day-to-day structure is, and to what I do at work, doesn't really lend an opportunity for a racist situation to pop up. You kind of makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
So,
because it doesn't affect your daily life,
right? So unless I'm driving and I accidentally cut somebody off, and he looks out the window,
yeah, but that might be rare. Rare. See, because like with me, it doesn't. It just, I want to say there's random days and stuff where I might have like a few meetings, or stuff like that. And if I have the meetings and the situations and stuff like that, whatever, depends. A lot of times in my meeting, I'm the person with the most melanin. Let me say that I'm the most melanin.
You the east of the workplace?
Kind of. There might be like a few like South Asians.
Right.
There might be a few South Asians and stuff, whatever, in the mix and everything like whatever. But regardless of the fact, I am the darkest person in the damn room.
Yeah.
Period. Even I think there was like a light-skinned girl one day and stuff. She was there. And I was like, we gave the head nod and stuff for her. Because I see her, but I don't see her that much and stuff in the hospital. As I see her, I was like, you know, I give her like,
you get a fist? You gotta get a fist.
System. Like, what's up? How you doing? And you know, they get scared when black people congregate, whatever. They're like, what are you talking about? Overthrowing us? Like, you know? Or some gang stuff? Like, I don't know.
You just gave her the fist. Watch those two.
Yeah. So, I mean, only those times it would be a thing and stuff. But other than that, no. I think I etched my way and stuff. Like, when I first started working, like, within, like, my department and everything like that.
Right.
I kind of made a statement. And ever since then, it never went anywhere. Like, what happened was that Casual Friday was the only type of day I can wear my kicks.
Right.
Casual Friday, I'm a kicks man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was like, well, if I'm dressed in business casual and stuff, whatever, I look decent, why should I give a damn? I just want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? If it comes to the meetings and stuff like that, I got some loafers and stuff on my drawer, my desk and everything like that. Yeah. Roll them out, throw on the black loafers, I'm good to go, whatever, right? But I'm like, man, fuck this. So I think the first time I probably wore like foam posits. On my Nike foam posits and stuff. Nike want to check for even mentioning your shoes.
We're gonna talk about clothing. We're gonna get to clothing a little bit later on.
So So I'm like, well, throwing the kicks and stuff like that. Everybody's like, they're like a bright color, had a button up to match, and I wore it with some khakis.
Okay.
Whatever, right? And people were saying some things and stuff for us. I'm like, is this something y'all want to say? Because they're like, and you know, backhanded comment, oh, I just love how you get to wear anything. I'm like, what does that mean?
Right.
Whatever, right?
Right.
So I think my manager, she heard.
Yeah.
And I made a statement and stuff. I told her stuff. I'm like, I grew up in a different world than you guys grew up in. This is part of my culture.
Right.
The policy for the dress code here, I'm not doing anything to breach.
Yes.
Because you guys never said anything and stuff about like shoes and apparel. It just says business casual.
Right.
This is a business button-up shirt.
Yeah.
These are khakis.
Yeah.
I'm not breaching anything, am I? She's like, no. And after that, tumbleweed ran through the whole room.
Yeah.
And we were good to go.
Right.
So no one ever said anything and stuff like that. So even if some were insinuating about a racial type of thing, it died that day. Right. Well, to my ears.
To your ears. And that's what I'm saying. Like, in your day-to-day operation,
don't affect.
If it's happening to you, it's unconscious. It's unconscious.
Yeah. So, does knowing your history affect your present?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh. A sponge on that.
You don't think knowing where you're coming from kind of directs where you're going?
See, I look at it like this. If I was adopted,
right,
I was adopted, and I was adopted by a loving white family and everything and stuff. Whatever. I can see clear as day and stuff. Whatever. That just not where I came from. But if they didn't know my biological parents or they had no form of contact with my biological parents, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna stop me or hold me back.
No,
from doing whatever vision my new mom and father set up for me. Like if they set up for me, like, all right, you do good in school,
right?
You can get into like a decent type of university, school, and everything like that, whatever, which I did. Yeah. And I got into a decent university and everything like that. And then they kind of etched out like, okay, well, you make plans from here. You want to be a lawyer or you want to be something, right. Let's say something of high stature.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I do become those type of things.
Okay.
I don't really care about my past history to become a lawyer, a doctor, or whatever.
What would you say? Because along the way, right, getting to that point, there's probably going to be stuff that you're going to pick up from your parents. They're going to teach you or they're going to show you. There's probably going to be little mistakes that you make along the way, right, of getting to where you're going. So not necessarily from the point. I'll always say your history will start from the point where you can recollect things.
Okay.
Right? So you being adopted, you wouldn't know anything. You probably wouldn't know anything prior to that.
No, I was adopted. Let's say I was adopted at birth.
Right. So you wouldn't know anything about that, right? All your experience from the time you can start recollecting will be with your white family, right?
Correct.
So now anything that you learn, you're gonna take going forward with you from that point, whether it be lessons that's given to you from your parents, whether it's lessons that you learn on your own, whether it's just learning from mistakes. Those undoubtedly will probably shape you for where you're going in the future. Not necessarily thinking about
my racial history
prior to that, your racial history prior to that, or anything prior to that. But just from that point, I would say, would shape what you're looking for in the future.
I get what you're saying. So you're saying the stuff basically and stuff, whatever, it's not more like in that situation, that hypothetical family. I like how you didn't disrespect my white hypothetical family. Thank you.
Disrespect your white.
Thank you. Karen and Ken, they were real good to me. Okay,
too. They took you in.
They took me in.
They took you in.
But what you were saying and stuff, whatever, you're right. You're absolutely right and stuff, whatever. Because it's more of the history of what I've learned from them and experiences what I went through and stuff, whatever. Then,
right.
But then I feel like a lot of times and stuff, whatever, people try to bring it back to a biological standpoint or even further back.
Yeah.
To kind of crucify or I want not crucify is the wrong word. Have a trial or a jury and stuff, or trial by your peers and stuff, whatever. Because it's kind of like, even if I was born, like even if I was black and everything like that, whatever.
Right.
And let's say, fuck it, in my world, Jamaican by blood.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Jamaican by blood. My patois is shit. I might jam to reggae music like so much.
Yeah.
And all that type of stuff and everything. And let's say I like Gwen Stefani, because they do a lot of ska stuff.
Yeah.
Her and No Doubt. They do a lot of ska music, whatever, right? And I'm jamming, I'm like, yo, I love this type of music. And somebody's like, you don't know your fucking history? Jamaicans built this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, damn. Just me not knowing my history is a problem, isn't it? Because even like some African folks would say, like some of the music stuff that's popping today, like the Afro beats and everything, like whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like Afro beats and stuff, whatever, is kind of like in its own realm. And then there's tons of Jamaican people be like, they stole that from us. Yeah. So I was like, I don't know the history, but does knowing the history change what I do? If I'm still gonna jam to the music, I'm still gonna jam to a Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
Holla Back Girl's a different kind of music, but that's still my track.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's not gonna. Is that really change your present?
Not well. That wouldn't change your present because I don't think that would be. I don't think those would be experiences inherently tied to you, right? So those are just things. Those are just things that's happened or you've experienced within your journey of life, right? But just the lessons itself that you pick up, I don't think there's any doubt that would
lessons
shape your future. Yeah,
but
anything outside of that, you're right. You probably, you know, what I mean, it would be nothing to you going forward. It wouldn't shape anything for you going forward.
Yeah, no, you're right. But the lessons and stuff and I feel like the lessons aren't I feel like the lessons, they go deeper than what we think. Because even like it's I don't consider it too much of a history thing.
Yeah,
it's kind of like thinking like, yeah, you're right. In a layman's terms, it's actually history because you experienced it before,
right?
And now it's become past, past,
right?
And past is considered history,
right?
So take your time, young man. Look both ways before you cross the street. You've heard these things when you were younger and everything, and then so now if you're using an applicable time and stuff in the present, you heard that in the past before. Right. So it is history, but I just feel like lessons, they go a little bit deeper to me.
Right.
To me. So I don't really hold that and stuff for that type of way. But, yo, did you ever have a moment when you were rejected or you didn't want to embrace your culture? Because like I said, my culture they reject me a few times. Like first of all, they call me Yankee. I don't even play baseball. Why are you laughing so hard? Because you know that shit's true.
But are they rejecting you though, or are they just designating a title to give you? So
that's still fucked up. But that doesn't make me want to jump in. Why would that make you want to jump in?
It's funny because when you say that, I remember when a producer friend of mine, Blast, used to tell me when he was staying in New York, they used to say, "Yo, Canadian." It's like, all right, I guess.
Is it really his culture though?
But it's not his culture. But he's like, okay, I guess I'm Canadian, right? It's demographics.
Because like when I go to Cleveland and stuff, whatever, I know when I go to the hood and stuff, whatever, I go to like if I go down the way or Case Court projects and everything like whatever.
Yeah.
One day they had a dice game and stuff, and I went to go check a boy. I'm like one of my boys, and I walked past stuff, and I was like, oh shit, that's you, Mar. Where that Monopoly money at? Throw that bitch in here. Let's take all those pennies. They're only worth pennies. That's how much Canadian money.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that is not really my culture, my world. Yes, I am part of the Canadian tax-paying government side.
Yeah.
It doesn't really affect me like that, whatever, regardless, because I would do a currency exchange to just play in the damn dice game.
Okay.
If needs be.
All right. So then, are people then wrong in calling you Yankee then?
I'm not a baseball player. I don't sing Yankee Doodle.
No, but you a Yank.
How am I a Yank?
Well,
I Yank when I'm by myself and I don't got no woman on a lonely night.
Well, I mean, the term Yankees was around before the baseball.
Yes, Yankee Doodle.
Right. So you a Yankee Doodle.
Shut your ass. You trying to justify the bullshit.
You a Yankee Doodle.
Yo, did you ever have a moment like that?
I want to say the moment where dance hall turned into WWF.
You didn't want to own it no more?
I was like, yeah, I think this is enough for me.
Like, jumping from the top speaker, not the top rope?
Yeah.
And diving into some crotch?
Yeah, when that foolishness started happening, I was like, okay, I think
you're like, oh, you Jamaican? No.
I think almost time.
I am Canadian.
I'm almost about to separate.
You doing your Brexit?
Yeah,
you doing your own Brexit?
I'm doing my Brexit.
Yo, I always look at stuff, those type of things where I feel like when you get rejected, the main people that come to mind is biracial children.
Okay.
I feel like they're at a standpoint and stuff for to me.
Yeah.
I popped that question months ago. Damn, time flies. Does interracial relationships and stuff, whatever, help fight racism?
Right.
And tons of people said no.
Right.
Right? I feel like a child born of mixed race is the bridge between two worlds. That's just me.
No, I can
agree?
see that. I can see that, yeah.
So then that's what I'm saying. Like, I can feel like they could be rejected from either both sides. Like from, let's say if it's a black and white kid, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're mixed. Their white side could be like, oh, you're a nigger. And their black side would be like, oh, you're honky. Right. You're a cracker.
Yeah.
I feel like they can get that type of thing, that static, like that fast.
They can.
And I feel like they're more like on types that might want to reject and neglect, whatever, right?
They can. But I also think they have the ability. Of playing both sides too, as well.
Absolutely.
Right? So, I mean,
well, you gotta
take the
good with the bad.
Take the good with the bad, right? Like you have, yes, you're gonna be disadvantaged in certain situations, but I mean, let's face it, that light-skinned person in certain situations is gonna have more advantages over you and I as dark-skinned people.
Oh shit! So you got white privilege, you got black privilege. We have mixed privilege.
Yeah. Then I would think Obama. That's what Obama.
Who's it? I think it was Jay. My president is black. In fact, he's half white. So even in the racist mind, he's half right.
See?
So you got the best of both. Do you find mixed people attractive?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think they're more attractive than full-blooded?
No.
No, it's just equal ground?
Equal ground.
Equal ground?
Yeah.
If I was biracial, I wouldn't mind being Asian. Asian, half black, half Asian. Black from the waist down. Black from the waist down, you know.
And Asian all the way up?
Yeah. Like, because could you imagine if you're biracial and somebody's coming after you like, oh, you're mixed with black, and then, you drop your pants and you're working with like 2 inches of strong? Wow. They'd be like, clearly, this is not the black side of you.
He didn't get that gene.
I want the black gene from the waist down.
He didn't get the schlong dong gene.
No. Who is it? At least a toothpick ring.
You got a toothpick
ring. At least a toothpick ring. Give me a Slim Jim, something long enough to a crowbar to be like, my black side gave me the length. Yeah. My Asian side didn't give me the weight or whatever.
I didn't get the girth.
I didn't get the girth, like a long chopstick. Yo. No, but biracial. Are they allowed to say biracial like slurs, like racial slurs in general? Biracial children, biracial people.
Are they allowed to say?
Drake say nigga.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Well, if you got white people saying nigga,
I don't approve that.
I don't either, but
I don't approve that. We come after them. People go after them heavy. Black Twitter is a place that never sleeps.
No.
It's a scary place. I've been there twice. I don't want to go there for a third time. I might come out with an afro next time if I go in there.
And you know what? It's only really the hood white people that say nigga.
In whose world?
No, I'm saying like people who we associate with. You know what I mean?
What do you mean we? Say it with yourself. Hold on. Explain.
Hood wise.
Okay.
If you're a white kid in the hood,
right?
Chances are you use the word nigga.
Do you think so?
In the hood.
Not in my hood.
Not in your hood?
Nah, because we had 2 white kids and stuff that were growing up in Miami.
Yeah.
And people put them in a place and stuff like real quick and stuff like that. And I think another dude who no one really messed with and stuff, whatever, like that, whatever, right? He grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
And I think the older dudes and stuff, whatever, like, beat him. Like, they beat him up and stuff, whatever. Because, like, in any case, he's to and fro. Yeah, he dressed like us and everything because he's amongst that world, whatever, right, in the hood,
right,
whatever, right? But I think, like, he must have got out of pocket or something like that, whatever. And it's kind of like one person went in his face and it's kind of like, yo, he said nigga. And it's kind of like, you see like 4 or 5 of them like swarm like a lion on a zebra, like a lion pride. And I was like, what'd he say? What'd he say? But remember, I'm black. Like, what'd he say? Like, he said nigga. So like, we say nigga all the time. Like, oh no, he's not. One of us.
Yeah, so I can see that happening. But I'm pretty sure there's in some hoods, there's a white kid
that he has
amongst
a pass?
his niggas friends.
He has a pass?
And he was like, y'all my niggas. And they his niggas. What you gonna say?
That's true. I mean,
like,
remember we spoke about like niggas. We spoke about like I think like the Asian rappers or some shit like that, whatever, saying the word.
Right.
And I was watching like documentaries at the time and stuff, and then one dude, I think he was a Crip. Asian rapper, he's a Crip. And he's saying, he's like, yo, all we care about is if you blue and cripping up out here and stuff, whatever. You my nigga if we share a bond.
Yeah.
And Asian dude, he was steady dropping it like it was nothing. And no one even flinched and batted eye and stuff. And this is like a Vice documentary. I was looking like, not in my hood.
And I was saying, and that's why I say in the hood, because then outside of the hood, or outside of that hood mentality, where you have people, persons of color who are genuinely friends with black people or with people of color, they'll never use that term.
Right.
Out of courtesy and respect.
Right.
Right? Even if you use it, they would never use it. Right?
Yeah.
And I like that what I say would be the difference. So if they're out there, man, throwing it around, then I'm gonna give Drake a pass. I'm gonna give Drake a pass.
I give him a pass. Like I said, I think biracial children are bridges.
You think you ever dropped racist ass cracker?
What move? That's a good damn question. Has he so far? I'm trying to think about some Drake lyrics in my head. Nah, he needs to make it equal, man. You're right, though.
It gotta be even kill.
Drake, you gotta keep the same damn energy, man. Let's go, Champagne Poppy. You gotta keep the same energy, man. If you drop like, yo, niggas be wanting me, niggas on my energy and everything, I don't hear no crackers on my energy. I don't hear none of that.
Yeah, I mean, crackers in Abercrombie, you know what I mean? Stealing my Finch.
What up? Bars.
What up?
If you're looking for a writer,
huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even, man. It's not even. I don't know. I think long as they use their race to their advantage, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
That's my main thing and stuff for there. Because I want to say, like, the unofficial stories and stuff that I hear about Drake, me coming here.
Yeah.
He grew up like in the Forest Hill vicinity, and he went to like a Jewish type of school, predominantly Jewish school.
Yeah.
And everything. And if we look at it, if a black kid, regular full black kid, had that opportunity and stuff, whatever, it will catapult he or she into some places.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he used what he had, his privilege or his advantage, to catapult him in a type of manner.
As he should.
As he should.
As he should.
As he should. Yo, have you ever done something that said like, yo, if anybody from your culture finds out, you're screwed?
Not that I'm screwed.
But they will frown upon you?
Not that they'd frown upon me. But probably say like, yo, that's a white people shit.
Okay.
But I don't think they was frown or anything. Like
that's still you're not screwed, but they're still frowning upon it.
Yeah.
It happened to me.
Okay.
Several times.
But okay, I know camping gotta be one because
You went camping?
I've been camping.
Oh shit.
You never been camping?
No.
Oh, word?
No, my idea of roughing is no internet.
That's it.
That's it. I don't,
Camping is alright. Camping is
Where do you shit? I drop a deuce every morning. Where do you shit?
Where you shit?
You just go to some bushes and drop a deuce?
No, they got campgrounds, man. You camp.
Campground. That's fake camp though, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't that fake camp? What's it called? Glamp.
Were
you glamping?
Nah.
Oh,
they got campgrounds. They got campgrounds, and then you trail, do a little hike, and they got
glamping.
They got a little porta potties set up and stuff like that. I've been cross country skiing.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, black people don't do. I don't know much black people who cross country ski.
That is true.
I'm trying to see what else that I've done that's considered white
or not black,
non-black. It's all I can think of right now. How about you?
I remember one time I went bowling.
Bowling. Yes, I've been bowling too. But black people bowl though.
Bowling. Hear me out though. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Bowling is kosher.
Okay.
Because I want to say, even where I used to live and stuff, whatever, in Miami, I used to live by Cloverleaf and stuff. When Cloverleaf was Cloverleaf, they had a bowling alley right by there, whatever. Everybody used to go to the bowling alley and stuff for that. More black people went to bowling alley than white people there.
Got it.
Right? Now, I went to a bowling alley in Cleveland. It was like kind of like the fuck, what do they call this shit now? With the glow in the dark bowling. Cosmic bowling.
Okay, yeah.
So we went to cosmic bowling and shit like that, whatever. And above the TVs, they play like music videos and everything like that, whatever. And I think some Justin Bieber song came in, whatever, right? And I was just singing along to it, whatever. And I guess some eyes kind of came on me because it was my time to bowl and everything. But I'm like, yeah, the Bieber song didn't really hit like that, but I just know the song. But then, when they dropped that NSYNC, Gone, I love that fucking song. Gone! Yo, when Gone came in, I was like, shit. It brought me out of the character. So I'm singing. After I bowled and stuff, I actually bowled a strike. No one clapped for the fucking strike. I turned around, they're like, yo, what's up with you? You in Canada singing mad white people music and shit. Yeah. Yo, I was like, the song's not a hit? No? So ain't nobody listening to fucking NSYNC. I was like, wow, my culture just shitted on what the things I love. Like, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all ain't gonna be shit. I got apprehensive and everything. I was like, yo, but there's tons of things that's just not black.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying, like, I thought the greater thing of living in a country of free, Canada included, Japan, all the other places that's free, UK.
Right.
You're allowed to embrace other cultures.
Yeah.
Your main culture shouldn't shun you or frown upon you because you're not in your main culture's element 24/7, 365. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I was just looking at it and stuff, whatever. I was like, you're in it, you're in it. Yo, should you assimilate to the culture that you live in?
It's a good question. Assimilate, yeah.
Assimilate, yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think in order to be a productive member
of the society,
of that society, you kind of have to fall in line to what the society is doing. Now, when I say assimilate, I don't think you should lose your individualism.
Yeah.
But that individualism should be for you and your surroundings and your settings.
Like in your home setting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was about to say what you said to kind of like remix what you said and stuff, whatever. You said to be productive in your society. If I work, whatever, let's say I might be from mainland China and stuff, whatever, right? And I come to Canada and I work regular full-time job, 9 to 5 and stuff, and pay my taxes. That's still me paying a part into society, no?
Right.
What more do I have to do?
Well, let's say you wouldn't necessarily have to learn English, right? Let's say you came and you worked for somebody who translates for you. Okay. So you don't necessarily you have everything. You can speak somewhat English enough to get by, but you don't know, it's not your greatest or your strongest strength, right? But in order for you to be more productive and be a better person within that society, it would benefit you to learn English.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So now you're no longer sitting around waiting for this interpreter to convey what you want to say or try to convey what people are trying to say to you. That, you know what I mean? That's a hindrance that you can get rid of by just simply learning the language and assimilating. Even as far as cultural practices is concerned, right?
Give an example.
You wanna example. Okay, you're an Irish person.
Okay.
Right? You are looking for work, right? A Jamaican restaurant is hiring. Right? You're a cook. You're an excellent cook, right? But you've never made Caribbean dishes before.
Right.
Right?
But you're willing to learn.
But you're willing to learn. So now you go and you learn about the food, right? But part of learning about the food is also learning about the culture, because you got to know why certain food is being ate. What is how do you say it?
Irish potato. It's in Jamaican cuisine, baby.
I was gonna say, what is native to that land? Like what kind of like fruits and vegetables and so forth is native to that land? Because that inherently is going to play a part in the dishes that you're gonna cook, right? Because you're cooking whatever's available to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you learn that part about that culture. You learn why they may choose to boil dumplings or fry dumplings. So all of this is knowledge that now helps you as somebody who's coming in and who needs to learn how to cook West Indian food or Caribbean food.
Right.
Now you have kind of some sort of foundation knowledge, so that now the learning process is a little bit more easier to you.
Get you. So you're saying, yeah, if you try to at least assimilate, your life could be so much more easier, but you don't lose the essence of who you are and stuff, whatever, because you grow Irish potatoes where Jamaicans cook with Irish potatoes.
Right.
Basically.
Now,
go ahead.
Forced assimilation is a total different thing. If you're forced to assimilate, then that's not going to be beneficial to you, because
explain.
They need you to assimilate for a specific purpose and a cause, and that's usually for their purpose and for their cause. Has nothing beneficial for you.
True, but okay, if you come from another country and stuff, it might be a quote unquote war-torn country,
right,
and everything, and my country and stuff just happened to give you the relief for that. We're taking in a few and everything like that. We know you come from a war-torn country, but you shouldn't, if we're doing you guys the favor by taking you away from that war-torn country and stuff like that. I agree with you in the household aspect. Don't lose essence of your natural traditions and stuff, whatever. But if I took you in, you better be prepared to function with the rest of us and stuff, whatever, like on a normal level.
Yeah.
And that's my thing and stuff, is that, like, I don't want this eventually to happen. Well, if I want this to happen sooner than later, I provide within the government or within my government and stuff, whatever, resources like ESOL classes, whatever, language classes, and certain type of things and stuff, whatever, to help expedite the process.
Right.
And if you choose not to fuck with the classes or go to the classes and everything like that, whatever, I might just say, you know what? We provided this service. You chose not to take it up. Go back to your country.
On you.
Because and that's the reason why some of these like racial people and stuff, whatever, these racist people feel that type of way. Because like the guy in Mississauga with the Chinese grocery store thing, whatever.
Yeah.
He went in there and said, you guys should go back to your country where the flu is and everything like that, right? I'm like, these people could have been born here eons ago. But these people, but he's feeling like they're not assimilating to, I guess, what he deems as Canada.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And the doctor, like the chick with the doctor's office and stuff, I need a doctor who was born here, who wasn't coming from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like those people and stuff, whatever, like, yo, I need you to assimilate and come to our realm as much, because this is what I deem as Canada.
Right.
And that forced assimilation, I'm not for.
Yeah, right.
But if the government provides resources and everything like that for you, and you still choose not to bond and stuff with her or assimilate to the world, like to our world, because not where you're from is where you at.
Right, yeah.
So you can't turn Toronto to Little Italy or New Italy, New Jamaica, New Greece, New Ireland. You know what I'm saying? This is still Toronto.
Still Toronto.
But some people and stuff, they reject it. They don't even fuck with it like that. I worked in a pharmacy, fresh out of school. A patient came in, handed in the script, looked at the script, basic pharmacy questions and stuff, whatever. How long have you been going to the doctor and everything? Lady said, Lena. Salute to Lena. I'm name dropping for you. So Lena was a pharmacy tech.
Okay. That
worked there, but she went for a little smoke break.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she's not here at the moment. Can I help you? Lena. Truth be told, this lady couldn't speak a lick of English. She can speak a lick of English. There's another person there. She was born in Japan. She came to Canada, I think, in like the late 80s, right? She said she just finds that it's so selective how when she was coming from Japan, the Canadian government they put a requirement in for her to learn English, the ESOL classes.
Right.
The English language. But a lady like this woman has been in Canada for over 40 odd years. Her doctor speaks Italian. She lives in an Italian community. And she watches Omni at a specific time. She gets Italian news. Her paper's in Italian. They have an Italian-Canadian community center. She has no reason to speak English.
None whatsoever.
So she didn't assimilate no space, shape, or form to do.
Neither is she planning on to.
No, she don't give a shit. She was in her heyday, and this was like over 10 years ago. So,
I wonder when she came. And I wonder if that's a bearing on what the government is going to stress upon you having to do. Because if you come at the age of, let's say, 60 or 60,
retirement status.
Retirement status. If you come as a retirement status person, are they really going to force you to do an ESL class? You know what I mean? If you're not going to go into society and be a contributing member to society as part of a workforce, what is really the necessity of you knowing English?
Well, she's been here. Okay, so to not breach, I'm not breaching anything, but she's been here long enough to been a working force.
Okay. Well, that's
and she was still in the like realm of not even retirement yet.
Yeah,
basically.
That's different.
And yeah, and that's why it kind of like I was like, okay. I'm like, hey, it's the Canadian culture, baby. And that's why I explained to her, and
then also you gotta think of there's a lot of immigrants who've come here through the system, but then there's a lot of immigrants who've just come here
and slide through.
You know what I mean? And it eventually, like, years go by, and then they finally get papers, and then they become naturalized or whatever through that process.
Right.
But being here so long before that process even happens, yes, they found where to get their Italian news from. Yes, they found the Italian bakery. Yes, they found out how they're going to live and operate, not knowing English, until a point in time where they really, okay, I can no longer go any further without having to learn this damn language, because now I got to sit down in front of the government and speak about my, you know what I mean, my 401k if you're in the States, or my social security that's coming, right?
Right. Okay. Since we're on the culture, we still on this culture dance.
Dancing.
Do you amp up your culture when you're in your cultural environment?
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, you mean?
Oh, you mean?
Lot of mercy. Yo, when I step into a room of Jamaicans, I instantly shabaranks.
What's that's even there?
Drill.
Yo, it kicks up to a whole nother level, doesn't it?
A whole nother level, man.
You know what? I want to say with me, I only realize like it's not really like a slight difference and stuff, whatever, too much, but I feel like I can't tend to keep the same energy across the board. Like I remember one time I'm in Cleveland, right? Certain words that we say and stuff, or the dialect, I guess, the dialect we use.
Yeah.
You guys won't really understand like that, so I don't use that here.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever, right?
Yeah,
So
understandable.
So now when I'm there and stuff, whatever, I can say some type of things and stuff, whatever. Like, you know, I say, nigga, salty as fuck. You know what that means?
Right.
Do you know what that means?
Salty as what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, he's just, he bitter about something.
Yeah, okay, cool. So like, I say salty and certain type of things, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So this dude I was with, whatever, I ran to him at the gas station. I went to the gas station with my mom's and stuff like that. She picked up something and everything like that. And then she seen me talking to him, so she's just like, fuck, she gonna go back in the car.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, mommy, could you get me one? So he's like, mommy? He's like, how we gonna talk about all this? This person got shot, this some hood shit. He's like, mommy. I'm like, because she's still my mama. Like, he's like, why you say mama? Why you say mommy? I'm like, yo, you know what? I got excited to go back to speak to somebody who knows me, and I don't have to water down anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compared to like, you know, like, I'm not saying like my mom don't know and stuff for that, but I'm like, it's so good because I live in Canada now, and, you know, I gotta, and then he's like, oh, he's like, yeah, because he's like, he's like, I kind of noticed and stuff, whatever. Like, yo, you were just like, you like excited, extra excited when we started talking about a few things. I'm like, bro, I gotta watch my conversation sometimes, whatever. Because people are like, what? Yeah. What does that mean?
Yeah.
You American folks, you Yankees. you know?
Yeah. It's just like, man, like I said, man, it's like anytime you get excited, it's just almost like you
get taken to another realm.
Yeah, you just up that level of excitement.
Like your guard comes down another layer.
Right, yeah.
So, you know, you're shedding a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah.
No, I dig it. I always just feel like when you step off a plane into, let's say, like those settings.
Right.
Whatever, right? There's just, like, where does the switch happen? Like, when does the switch go off? Like, I don't know. For me, I'll be driving. Like, once I cross over to America, when I'm driving and I'm in America, I'll just be like, okay, these people in New York, not so much. They can't get me so much yet. Whatever. They can semi-understand and stuff, whatever. Once I cross the Ohio state line, woo!
That's it? You in the clear?
I'm in the clear. I'll be like, all right, I can get back to my bullshit, whatever. Whatever. You know, a lightweight kind of fuck with you. Somebody's like, lightweight. I'm like, yeah. Kind of. But yeah, like the culture thing is a hell of a dance and stuff, whatever, right? And I'm always a fan for it. And sometimes I am against it. But I mean, this is just from your world. This is part of, I guess, quote unquote, our history.
Yeah.
Do you find racial jokes that aren't about black people funny?
Racial jokes that aren't about black people?
Yeah.
If I find them funny.
Like regular jokes.
Yeah.
So like, you know, jokes about like, you know, like this, that, and the third. So now what if you add race into it, whatever, and now you kind of hone in that it was black?
You know what? A funny joke is a funny joke to me, man.
Regardless?
If it's raceless, tasteless, tasteless. If it's funny and it makes me laugh, I can't help that, man. I can't help that. I'm not gonna not laugh at a funny joke because it's got a tinge of racism in it, or you know what I mean? Now I may not repeat it, and I may say, "Yo, that's in bad taste," but I'll be like, "Yeah, it was funny, though." Was it?
Okay, Anthony Carr, right? Anthony Carr, he's like this monotone, like stone face kind of comedian in the UK.
Yeah,
he had a joke one time and stuff, whatever. But even Andrew Schultz has a thing of like bad jokes or something like, or inappropriate jokes on YouTube. But Anthony Carr said one day, and I was like, but he said it like around a group of other comedians, like, you know, what's some jokes that don't stick too well, some type of crowds. And he said, oh, he feels so sorry about the flies in Africa that they have to drink AIDS blood. You laugh. Yeah, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Fuck the flies. But, yo, you're dying.
But but I'm laughing at the ridiculousness of it, and I think that's what. See, I think that's what comedians, the really good comedians, understand, right?
You're right.
They understand that
this shit is going dark. Yeah, like some Chappelle shit. This shit will go dark.
It's going dark.
0 dark 30.
But you paid to come inside this, or you clicked on this episode, so you willingly know that I can go there if I want to, right? So this is you're accepting this, and I know that you willingly know that, so I'm willing to push the boundaries as a comedian.
See, like I don't mind some boundaries being pushed. As long as we don't live in that kind of realm.
Exactly.
I see Russell Peters isn't funny to me. I feel like Russell Peters, when he has jokes not about race, they're his funnier jokes to me.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not too, I know of the Indian culture, and I know how certain Indian people who try to speak English stuff, whatever sounds, so I kind of get some of those jokes.
Yeah.
But I can't fully understand them because I'm not enveloped into that culture or in that type of world and stuff, whatever, right? But then he's like, if a Jamaican person and an Italian person have a baby, the baby's gonna be Pastafarian. I'm like, You're lying.
But that's stupid humor. But that's what I'm saying.
It's not even funny to me.
So like,
yeah.
I'm laughing because it's you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, dude, you're just being stupid. You know what I mean? It's like, it's stupid humor. And I think that's, again, he knows it's dumb. He knows it, but it's stupid humor. And that's what he's going for with that joke.
He needs to work a little better to me.
I have one like that too.
You have one like that too?
Yeah.
Give me one of yours.
What do you get when you cross a pimp, a hoe, and pastor?
And pastor?
Yeah.
A holy hoe?
Mac and Roni.
Mac and Ron, you. I'm not laughing at that shit.
Yeah, that's why on your face. Come on, man. Yeah, you.
I have a laughing problem. I'm not laughing at that shit. I was like,
Mac and Roni, man. Mac and Roni, man. Come on, man.
Yo, let's stick to this podcast, folks. What the fuck was that?
Stick to the podcast.
Yo, what the fuck was that?
All right. I'm gonna stick to the pots. I won't quit my day job.
Yo, let's get to the question of the week, man. Let's get to the question of the week. And the question of the week.
You slapping your leg like it's slap. It's slap?
It's about to slap. Are you a racist?
No. I don't think so.
Have you ever stereotyped a group of people before?
Probably.
Isn't that a racist?
Is that the definition?
Okay, so how do you know you're not a racist?
Because I accept all people.
Do you agree when they say, like, some people, they say everybody is a little racist? Do you agree with that terminology when you hear people say that?
No.
I agree with you on that.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree with that statement.
See, I don't consider myself a racist.
I wouldn't say people have a little bit of racism. I would say people have cultural preferences.
Oh, we're going back for the preference thing. Is preference prejudice? You see, you can... all right, let me say this. This is where the history dance comes back into play and stuff, whatever. I was raised by my mom, and my mom said to me, she's like, I don't care if she's black, white, purple, Asian, Lebanese, Chinese, Siamese. If she loves you for you,
yeah,
that's all that matters. Whatever, right?
Right.
That was my mom's thing that I kind of grew up with and stuff, whatever. So I think...
Going back to what I said earlier with the Kamala Harris and her husband, the love should be the number one thing. Everything else should fall secondary to that.
Absolutely. So I think I don't really have a preference because I was never raised with a preference. Now, I like my women with some ass. But I think every race can produce that.
Yeah. It's so funny because I think I would be the same way. I mean, in my single days, I mean, it would be more of a physical appearance.
Yeah.
And the color part of that physical appearance would be down the line. It wouldn't be the first thing.
And that's what it is with me and stuff, whatever. Because with me, like, as a straight man, I look at face, breast, butt.
Yeah.
So if your face is to my liking, fuck your nationality, fuck your race and everything like that, whatever. That's just it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm not really a breast man. I can appreciate a good pair. So, I mean, if she got a decent pair and stuff on her, okay.
You're good.
Cool. And then, she got ass. Look, I'm 2 out of 3. I'm dark and I'm handsome, just missing the tall part.
Just missing the tall part.
So, if she has 2 out of 3, we good.
We good. We're
so
working.
Hopefully the face is in the equation somewhere.
We're working.
We're working. Yeah. We're working. We rolling, baby. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't consider myself racist. And how do I know? Because I have been told by other people that I'm not racist. I don't say we dated. We spoke.
You spoke?
I met with a nice, beautiful black woman.
Well, this is what you got to do sometimes.
And when we were having conversations, we never went on an official date, and she kind of just X'd me off and stuff, whatever, that fast.
Right.
Whatever. Now, I have new life lessons. I told you before the podcast started. Yeah. From age 35 to 50, you have 3 to 5 days to not piss a woman off. Other than that, 3 to 5 business days, or she'll cut you off and have no qualms or remorse.
None whatsoever.
We had a conversation and stuff, and I told her I dated an Asian woman and stuff before.
Yeah.
And it just killed her vibe. And I went from talking to like texting to like she ghosted me.
Wow.
I was like, she's like, I thought you were one of those brothers that never dated outside the race. So I'm like, is that a problem? I'm not with her today. I'm single, i.e., this is why I thought we were trying to blossom. Yeah. Aren't you not black? No, this can't pop off. You light skinned. You had some kind of mix somewhere down your day.
Somewhere down
the line.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, all right, yeah, fuck it. All right. She said, clearly you're not racist. So I was like, I guess you are. And then she's like, I'm not having this conversation with you over a text message. And then that was it. That's all she wrote.
She didn't want no receipts.
No. Receipts. I was going to pull up some receipts. Be like, look at that. It's the race ever. Hold on. Boom.
She didn't want no receipts.
So, yeah. All right, man. Yeah. Let's get to the Ask the Sons and slide up out here.
Ask away.
Superfly 724 says, what's the most overpriced thing you have ever seen?
Oh. And this is recent.
Mine is recent too.
Yours is recent too?
Yeah.
So of course, you know, my son's birthday just passed and so forth like that. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to get him a bike because he didn't have a decent bike that he could go riding with his friends. So of course we were looking to get a bike in the middle of a worldwide
pandemic
damn ass bike shortage. So you know there was slim pickings out there. So I'm looking for a bike. Mind you, I did end up getting the bike, and we're just waiting for the shop where we bought it from to assemble it and get it all ready. But so I'm online and I'm looking, and you know the bikes that we're seeing were available. And mind you, I'm not strange to bikes that cost
$500-600. Yeah, I'm about to say because
$1,500.
A bootleg bike would be like $300.
Yeah,
and a good quality bike, depending on the company and stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
you're spending over a G.
Yeah, you're spending over a G, right?
Right.
I remember back in the day, I had this friend named Ron. He was out in Calgary. He used to come to Toronto every summer. And one summer he came in, he had his dad bought him this badass 10-speed. Unlockable, everything. Just the whole bike just fall apart. And that bike was probably around $2,000 for that bike.
Back then,
right? Dude. So I'm looking for bikes and I'm seeing $2,000. And like I said, I understand that price. But it wasn't until I started seeing the 5, the 6.
5 racks for a bike? Who made it? Jesus?
The 8. The 10.
10 grand for a bike.
The 11, I think the 11 grand is the most that I've online that I've seen at a bike shop. So we're not talking about no online somebody trying to scam you and rip you off. No, bike shop prices.
What made this fucking bike? I'm angry now. Dude, what made this bike cost 10 racks?
I can't tell you, Marv. I can't tell you. You asked me this question of what's the most overpriced thing I've ever witnessed. 10 grand?
Fuck that.
For a bike?
Hell no. My overpriced thing I seen and stuff was fucking face mask the other day. And I was like, and they try to come at me kind of sideways and stuff. I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, on the news recently, I seen like they had like some over $1 million mask, like 1.5 million, but it was crusted with diamonds. I get that. That I think it's like white gold with like diamonds and everything, black and white diamonds. I get fucking that. One person told me and stuff, whatever, like, yo, N95 mask, a box of N95 masks, they selling it for like, was it $400? I said, so let me get this straight. A box of 50 fucking masks costs more than Yeezys.
Wow.
The mask that you can wear for like 4 hours. One mask you're only supposed to wear for 4 hours and discard.
Right.
So I'm like, I told the dude, I'm like, fuck you and fuck the hole you came through. And I turned around, I kept walking. I got angry. I got real angry. But 10 racks for a basic ass bike?
For a bike.
I would have shut down my computer.
A bike, bro.
Because if you're browsing on your computer or your phone?
I was browsing on my phone.
I would have just shut the phone. I would close out the internet and be like, I'm done with the internet for the rest of the day.
For a bike, bro. I was getting disgusted and mad when I was seeing the 3 and 4 range. I was like, no, this is ridiculous. But when I got to that one site, bro, and I started seeing 10 racks,
yikes.
I'm like, okay, yeah. I don't know what this bike's made of. In this bike, I gotta buy that bike and instantly become champion of Tour de France.
Yeah,
I don't even gotta do the Tour de France. I just gotta get. I just gotta get a bike. I just gotta get a yellow jersey.
You get the bike
with the yellow jersey.
You beat cancer and you marry Sheryl Crow.
That's it.
You become Lance Armstrong.
That's it. One shot.
One shot. That's it. That's the only way. No way. Next question comes from Little Cash 360. Do you ever go to bed early when you're having a bad day just to end it?
Oh shit! I'll be in my bed like 6 p.m.
Really?
Let the day be bad enough.
Why? For real? For real? Like, not me. Like,
not necessarily. I don't think I don't necessarily do it wishing the day will end. I think sometimes it just a situation will just take so much out of me that I feel like
you're drained.
I just feel drained. I just like I need to recharge.
So then you go lay down.
I'll go lay down.
You end up napping out for like 2 hours. You're still in the same fucking day.
Yeah, I'm most likely to be still in the same day. I won't.
So that's what I'm saying. You go nap it out, whatever.
I'll nap
Do you
it
stay
out,
in the bed? Be like,
I mean, it depends on what time what time I nap it out and what time I wake up.
Say some shit happened to you like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
4 o'clock in the afternoon. Fucks with your mental and everything like that. You get home about like 5. You're like, you know what? You're done for now. You go KO like 5:30. You wake up 7:30.
Yeah.
You're still in that same day.
Not 7:30.
Do you stay in the bedroom and stay in the bed?
No. I'll get up and do some shit.
But you won't leave the house again.
Nah, I probably won't leave the house again. But if I came home at 5:30, knocked out, and then woke up like around 9:30, 10, I'll be like in my room and something like, I'm just gonna wait it out.
Yeah, I'm
just gonna wait it out.
Wait it out till like the midnight hours and say, hey, I'm back. I'm not that bad though, but I always feel like some people take some things on. You can't control the things. You can't desire the things you have no control over.
Right. Yep.
Car accident, certain type of things, stuff are just out of your power.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take these things on and let them ruin the rest of your day. That's just how I feel. Yeah. These things might be a moment and it might have a systemic effect, whatever, but you choose what you do with an incident, whatever.
Yeah.
Does it hurt you or does it help you?
Well, we mentioned something similar last week, the serenity prayer, right?
Yeah.
Knowing the difference between the things that you can change and the things that you can't change and the things that you can't change.
Facts.
Change them, and the things you can't, forget it.
Exactly. All right. Last one comes from RDL Lee. Is it illegal to use someone's driveway to turn around?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is illegal.
Hell fucking yeah.
But that's a common practice amongst drivers all over the world, I would think.
I just turn my volume down.
Is that before you make the turn?
Yeah, because like especially if it's nighttime, I just turn the lights off.
Yeah.
And turn the volume up. Because I know for me, if I'm in the house, if I see somebody turn the drive, I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, I get antsy. Imagine doing that shit in Florida. With your stand your ground shit, whatever. And
some places you don't want to do that, period.
They just grab the tool like, we got a problem?
Yeah.
You on my property is trespassing. They let off a shot.
They don't even care if you're trying to turn around. They know you're trying to turn around.
Look, Lee, if you're listening, hope you are. your ass better make sure you practice your 3-point turns from now.
Practice
Do not go on no one's driveway.
Man,
3-point turns the street. On the street.
That's it.
That's it.
Keep safe.
Yo, facts. So that's it. Hold on. Let me hit up with Associated Sons and stuff, whatever. We're out. We're here.
Yo, man, this was fast times at Ridgemont High, man.
Yes, it is. We're flowing and going.
It's good. Nice. I'm looking up, through the, the shower curtains, the little ringlet holes at the top. I see like there's still a little sunshine outside.
There's still sunshine out there popping.
Yeah, we go out there and
play outside for a bit.
Why not?
All right, Associated Sons this week. Raise your words, not your voice. It's rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Associated Sons. I feel like a lot of people want stuff for that. They feel like if they just put a little extra volume or bass to their voice and stuff, whatever, their point is going to get across and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not.
No.
It's not. It's your words.
Yeah.
It's the words. They think it's the volume, like, no. Even some people and stuff, soft-spoken people and stuff, whatever, the strong move quiet, the weak start riots. And I feel like even the strong people who move quiet, they're not really many of, like, loud words.
Right. What is Jamaican saying? I don't know if you can recall it.
We're in the culture. We're in the culture world, baby.
And I'm gonna say it in my Jamaican voice.
Lot of mercy.
Empty barrel met in my. Maybe
stick to English, fucker. Empty barrel.
All right. Second attempt.
All right. Take two.
Take two.
Action.
Empty barrel make the most noise.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard a remix and stuff, whatever. I think old school woman, she said, empty wagons make the most noise. And like, I was like, it's facts.
It's facts.
So but agreement. I say that thousands of times, whatever. Like, yo, it's your words, man. It's your words. You don't got to raise the volume and everything like that.
No.
And some people, they look for the volume. And I employ those people and stuff to really just keep quiet and just listen.
Just listen.
That's it, baby.
Also the temperament, too. Even your temperament.
Yes.
And how you say things.
Is that what you say? It's how you say it.
How you say it. Yeah.
That's it, baby.
That's it?
That's it. That's all she wrote this week. Like, subscribe, comment. We welcome it all. Send your Ask the Sons questions. We enjoy them.
Send them in.
Good questions and stuff this week as usual. And once again, thank you for listening to the Podical Sons.
Oh, and you know what? For those who've been following us on IG, you may have seen that we did a little special something for one of our business partners, and we did a customized Podical Sons hat. So we were kicking it back and forth. How we got, our fans have been supportive and, putting forth questions and showing up for us. So, we thought it would be special, if we could do something in regards to rewarding one of the fans for questions. So we'll flesh that out a little bit more. But I think, I just giving a little heads up that, with the merch game, we're getting the merch game back online. It's a little bit shaky with the whole COVID, having all these places shut down. But now we in stage 3 in Toronto. Frees us up a little bit, allows us to move around and make the moves that we were making before.
Yes.
We're not quite in the streets yet, but we're going to figure out how to do that. And we're going to be back in those streets as well. Yeah.
All right. Once again, thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember the difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Peace and love. Y'all be safe. For the culture.
The Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.